You know, man, heartbreak is something that you never want to feel. And when it happens to people, we tend to lead to distractions, trying to get over that feeling, trying to get over that pain. So you may start going to clubs and partying and having sneaky links and jump into different relationships and doing drugs and smoking, drinking, all that, and just doing everything that isn't right for you or healthy for you. And we think doing these things help you get rid of a heartbreak. But what it really does is just enhances the pain. It makes the heartbreak even worse to the point that it's going to hurt you times 10 now. Because now you've been neglecting that heartbreak. You have, and you've been doing things that may numb it for a little bit, but when it comes back, it hits 10 times harder. So I really want to tell you, instead of doing these things, like distracting yourself, you need to attack them face to face. And I know that's an uncomfortable thing, but it's what's best. Now with this, you may ask, how can you do this? Well, I'm going to tell you. First and foremost, I advise you, if you're a visual person, you need to write these things down. I advise you to get out a journal and write how you feel about the person that broke your heart. Get a journal, write a letter. Dear whatever their name is, and write every single thing down on that paper, how you feel about them, what you learned from them, how they hurt you, what you loved about them, what you don't like about them. Literally anything that comes to mind, write out how you feel about that person. I say this because it is a form of expression, and sometimes we need to let go in order to grow. We need to let go in order to move on. Now, this is going to be very, very therapeutic, and you may cry. Now, the next thing I want to tell you is how to get rid of a heartbreak is to isolate yourself. Really focus on you and put yourself first. Self-love. You know, a lot of people, when they get their heart broken, they jump into a different relationship right away just so they can numb that pain, not knowing that that's just going to hurt them more. So you need to be single. You need to be by yourself. You need to focus on yourself. Now you may ask, how do I do that? Well, see it this way. The way that you loved that person in the past, you need to love yourself as such. So that means you're checking in on yourself, asking yourself how you're doing, this, that. You are in a relationship with yourself before anything. Be your biggest friend, not your biggest enemy. You need to explore and try new things. Find yourself again. Because 9 times out of 10, people lose themselves in a relationship because when they are in one, all they worry about is that person, on what they're doing, how they're feeling, everything about them, to the point that they forget about themselves, and over time they forget who they are. And when they forget who they are, they're lost. Find yourself again. The things I'm telling you right now is going to be very uncomfortable. It is. There is no band-aid or little quick fixes to heartbreak. When you get your heart broken, it takes time, fam. It takes time. There's no way you're going to be heartbroken today and good tomorrow. I'm not saying that. I'm telling you that it's going to be a journey. It's going to take time, but in due time, it's going to get better if you do these things along the way. If you're focused on yourself, if you stay single so you have time to heal, and you're exploring and trying new things and finding yourself again, in due time, you are going to get rid of the heartbreak. And the heartbreak is going to turn into self-love. It's more so just enhancing your self-love activities. To be real. Finding your hobbies again. You get what I'm saying? Trust me, man. I know what I'm talking about. I've been heartbroken many times throughout my life. You feel me? And I've tried certain things to get over it. And a lot of things didn't work. And a lot of things did work. Sometimes you do need to isolate yourself. Pray, meditate, go on morning walks, listen to therapeutic music. These things are so small. Little small activities, but yet they're so effective. And they put you in the right state of mind. You know, in my previous relationships, whenever they didn't work out, I used to always talk bad about them. Man, F them, man, forget them. They ain't ish, right? I don't know. I just stopped doing that because it's like at one point in time you loved that person, right? Now when things don't work out, it's just pure hatred. I don't think it should be that way, you know? And I'm proud of myself because I've grown as a person. It's no longer hatred towards them. If anything, it just, I wish you the best along your journey in life. And I appreciate you for the good and the bad because throughout the bad, it created the best version of myself right now. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I wouldn't be filming talking about heartbreak. I wouldn't be filming helping other people, self-improvement content, all that. I wouldn't be doing these things if it wasn't for me getting done wrong in the past. So for that, I thank you. You feel me? It's kind of like that, you know, it just perspective. And when you break things down, although it may end terribly, some people played a big impact on your life for you to grow. And you may have to lose them in the process. That's all I'm saying. It's so important to see things with an open perspective. It's like when you remove emotion out the way and just see it logically, and you see the end goal, you intake it differently. And that's pretty much what I'm trying to tell you. And that's what I try to do. I try to stay in a logical mindset. When you stay in a logical mindset, you solve the problem. You will. So that's all for this video. I do want to say I thank y'all for watching this video from beginning to end. Yeah, man. I hope this helped. Truthfully, you know, I spoke this from my heart. I'm not looking for any engagement for real. I'm not looking for any crazy views or nothing from this. I just thought about this and I'm like, yo, I know a lot of people are dealing with heartbreak, so let me just make a video and post it, you know, and this finds the people that it's supposed to find. And I feel like that's what I'm living by now, you know. I'm finna yap real quick, but you know, I feel like in the past I used to always just try to chase engagement and just get a lot of views and all this and that. And I realized that I just didn't love myself at that time because I was looking for outside validation. But now it's just like, yo, if I make the video and I post it, I'm satisfied. That's all that matters to me because I know that it's gonna find the right people. It's gonna help the right people. And I'm fine with that. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. And peace.